welcome to Deadliest, and today we are counting down my top 5 deadliest volcanic eruptions, judging by death toll and VEI, or Volcanic Explosivity Index, which determines how powerful a volcanic eruption is, which varies from 1 to 8. Number 5. Nevada de Ruiz. On 1985, an explosive eruption with a VEI of 5 tore through the summit of Nevada de Ruiz and spewed approximately 20 million cubic meters of hot ash and rocks across the snow-covered glacier. These materials were transported across the snow by avalanches, pyroclastic flows, and fast-moving, hot turbulent clouds of gas and ash. The hot pyroclastic flows and surges caused rapid melting of the snow and ice, and created large amounts of water that swept down canyons, leading away from the summit. As these floods of water descended from the volcano, they picked up loose debris and soil from the canyon floors and walls, growing both in volume and density to form hot lahars. More than 22,000 of the 29,000 people of the area were killed. Number 4. Krakatoa. The 1883 eruption of Krakatoa volcano had a VEI of 6 and exploded with the power of 13,000 Hiroshima bombs. The volcanic island caused a series of tsunamis that washed away 165 coastal villages and killing 36,000 people. The largest tsunamis were recorded by tide gauges as far away as the southern coast of the Arabian Peninsula, more than 7,000 kilometers away from Krakatoa. Number 3. Mount Pelee. Mount Pelee began erupting in April 1902 after remaining dormant for many centuries. The 30,000 residents of St. Pierre on the island of Martinique in the West Indies were told that the eruption was of no danger to them, so instead of evacuating the city, they stayed in their homes, which were mostly situated about 6 kilometers downhill from the volcano. On May 8, 1902, the volcano exploded with a VEI of 4 force, and the 30,000 inhabitants were killed by a high-velocity ash flow and associated hot gases and volcanic dust. Apparently, only 2 men survived, which, whilst not true, is not that far off either. Number 2. Unzen. Mount Unzen erupted with a VEI of 4 in June 1991, killing French volcanologist Maurice and Katia Kraft, a husband and wife team who had controlled the filming and photography of active volcanoes. Unzen is one of more than 75 active volcanoes in Japan. In 1792, about a month after the lava stopped erupting from the volcano, a landslide from nearby Mount Mayayama swept through the ancient Shimabara city, entered the sea and generated a tsunami that struck nearby areas. More than 15,000 people were killed by the landslide and tsunami. And finally, number 1, Mount Tambora. The Tambora volcano on the island of Sumbawa in Indonesia erupted on April 10, 1815, with a huge VEI of 7, sending a massive cloud of ash into the stratosphere. What is a stratosphere, you may ask? Well, a stratosphere is the layer of the Earth's atmosphere above the troposphere, around 50 kilometers above the ground. Anyways, this was the largest eruption of the past 500 years. Tambora's explosion was 10 times bigger than Krakatoa's and more than 100 times bigger than Mount Vesuvius or Mount St. Helens. According to volcanologists, the eruption went up about 43 kilometers into the atmosphere, which is about 30 miles, much higher than any airplane flying today. Also, this eruption caused most of the world to go without a summer that year in 1816.